everyone, welcome on in and happy Thursday. And would you look at that? We're actually playing D&D on a Thursday. It's been too long. It's been too long. Stupid life getting in the way of D&D. Anyway, hello Cycle and a whole year. That is awesome. What?
Oh, that reminds me.
And before we tangent away again, because that's a running theme on this channel, music you're listening to right now is by Adrian von Ziegler. Starting Soon screen and overlay were made by me in Incarnate. The map you're looking at right now is official from the Wild Beyond the Witchlight module. And if you want to see what you can do with your... No, wait, hold on. Sound effects during the game will be by Sirenscape. And thank you so much for the Prime Vits, appreciate it. Yeah, sound effects during the game is going to be by Sirenscape. And if you want to see what you can do with your channel points, do what Lillith has done and type in !perks in the chat. I've missed this too, Cycle. It's been too long. Gladdy! That's also a campaign I should pick back up again, but everyone except me living in Australia is a pain. No, wait, Maria lives in Thailand and Plague lives in Shanghai. No? Singapore.
Yeah, those timelines don't work well.
No. So we have one player who lives in that campaign, there's one player who lives in New Zealand, one player who lives in Tasmania, one in Australia, one in Thailand, and one in Singapore. And one in Sweden.
Good luck.
Yes. Yes. Flyer Bowman is Tasmanian. Flyer played a drow ranger whose companion was a wolf spider. Yes, like the Australia of Australia. But let's quickly go around the table, introduce everyone, and let's get started, because I'm excited. I have so much cool planned for this. And let's start with Sen. Who are you and who are you playing?
As has been said, Sen is Sen. Quite obviously, of course. And tonight I shall play the glorious, the mighty Escurida. Also known as Escuri and Suri.
And Daddy.
No, he is not. At least not by anyone of respectable conversation. Or standing. At least not yet. We don't know how it's going to go in the session or this campaign in general, but we might have a time skip someday.
That is true. Mooney.
Hello, so my name is Moonstar, or Mooney, or Moon, and I play Fenna Dazzlecase, who is the Rock Gnome Evocation Wizard.
Lillith.
Hi. Yeah. I'm Lillith. I'm trying not to laugh too hard. Hi, I'm Lillith. I'm playing Reliana Sapphire, this sorcerer tiefling of this party.
And Vits.
Hello, I am Viskugga, and I'm playing Silas Nimalon, the half-orc, half-elf, Were-Raven, Zealot Barbarian of Lyra, at your service.
You know, it's kind of funny that both barbarians have really long names and titles. Bob the
What do you
Blob
mean?
is a beast barbarian.
Bob the Blob isn't a long name.
I don't remember all the titles Bob has.
Oh, right, yes.
Bob, the blue barbarian disco ball, etc.
That Disco Barbarian.
It's so many names now. I can't remember them all.
Yeah.
I think the blob is short for something, isn't it?
Yeah, why don't you have
Short for
something nice and short, just like Itu?
And the Harpooneers.
I'm just gonna make a character one day that's named E.
I mean, it always
No,
reminds me
E.
of another Bob, the high elf arcane trickster undead warlock Bob. Bartholomew Osiris Bladesong, but that's a mouthful, so Bob. I think he's undead warlock. I know he's a warlock of something. That's basically where I stopped watching the NPC D&D series. And hi, I am Ardana or Joe or Oi, you there, if Lillith has anything to say about it. I made one of my other DM friends laugh when I told them that. I am the GM and channel runner around these parts, and yeah, anyone want to give us a recap of what happened last time?
Last time on Itu and the Harpooneers.
The wrong campaign.
Wrong.
Apologies. Last time on whatever this group name might be. Because it is most definitely not Raven Girl and Friends. Sorry. The glorious adventures of Raven Girl. Joyful adventures?
It's Raven Boy now.
The amazing adventures of Raven Girl and Friends does no longer exist. I am not deeming Silas very take on the title of Raven Boy. Precisely because no one ever called him such. And nor shall anyone ever do, but yeah.
I think Cycle came up with a great name.
Okay, yes. I like it, love it, but Fenna does not fit the title of child. The other two do, but Fenna doesn't.
She had fun in the bubble teapot for sure, and on the snail.
Yeah, we did some games where I lost, though I managed to outstare the Cyclops. Won a spider, we heard some shouting, some people went after a snail, did some snail racing. And basically we did some normal carnival games until we managed to convince the staff members to, at least Silas managed to convince the staff to bring us to a contest of strength, which he then utterly failed. Though that brought us the attention of the owners of the fair, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. And that's where we left off after we learned that they crown the king of the carnival every night.
I mean, I wouldn't say failed. I mean, poor Reliana and Fenna didn't even get to lift the hammer.
I mean, yeah.
The joy of being squishy and tiny and weak.
I had a thought, speaking of campaign names, that I'm so sad that I didn't get to do with the Dark Urge run, because I have it now in a private one. It's Shovel and Spork's Adventures. Because when you get the Quasit named Shovel, of course my Warlock's Imp is gonna be named Spork, because it's basically useless.
I always change the name of the closet. The basket.
Well, Fork was another one I named it to, but considering that we kind of killed Gale, we couldn't really get to Shovel.
Oh no.
I mean, it was handy.
Funny!
I know you like me.
That hurt.
Sorry.
But yes. Last time you all expressed an interest in food.
Did you know?
We did.
Food court was mentioned.
Perhaps once. I suppose you should actually go the other way. And just go by the dragonfly rides. Let's have a nice flight. Ignore food.
We could also take the gondolas once.
Yes! Let's just do an entire session of just the DM explaining everything we see on a slow trip. Best the food court.
I mean, it is entirely up to you guys. I don't even have to invent anything for all of this. It's already written.
Damn you.
I think the food court is a great idea for some food eating contest.
If you want to have one of them, sure, go for it.
A food
Always.
eating contest, Silas?
Obviously. I have been failing in my strength. I have been failing in showing off in any way. So, since I keep failing,
As a priest and certified medical person, I must say that stuffing yourself with food after failing to do something is not a healthy reaction.
it definitely is because I need to recharge my strength and energy with calories and protein. And I think everyone should get a bite. Yes.
You know, let's just get some food then. Get away, fly. I'm not eating you.
Huh?
Be off.
So as you walk out past the big top tent and heading north along the trampled grass pathways of the Witchlight Carnival, you are passed by cheering people, happy children, and a strong scent of cinnamon and thyme and rosemary and roasted meat and all kinds of food scents. There's also some splashing from the lake where you can see several people paddling around with the gondola swans. And in the middle, you see something a little odd or unusual. Let me double check what that is. There we go. There we go. Which way would you like to go? You can either go past the carousel towards around past the dragonfly rides, or well, right past the calliope and the dragonfly rides and the carousel, or take a left and go past the lake and the swans. Or you can take a shortcut through the past the carousel. So there are 3 paths you can take. Where would you like to go?
Fenna will probably just be following Salus, confident that he knows his way to food.
Yes,
Very
I'm
quick.
following the smell. Which means in a direct, straight line.
Okay then. So past the carousel.
Yes.
Your line through is hindered a little bit by the soft river bubbling across, but you quickly find that there's a bridge crossing it. Right by where the pier out to where you can rent gondolas is.
I follow up to the bridge then.
Yep. Let me find you, so you will be all the way over here. That's weird Calliope music, but okay. Calliope music is always weird. As you walk up along the river, the scent of food is getting stronger and stronger. And it doesn't take you all that long to find the entrance to the feasting orchard, as it so happily proclaims itself to be. Let me just grab some people that are in the feasting orchard, and I will place you guys on the map. So
I'm running.
you know what? Let me do this real quick, and I'm gonna place you guys on the food court map. There you go. And we have a... Where is Silas? Silas! Here you are. As you walk in, there are a bunch of people. I just haven't had a chance to place them out yet. You see the tables are nearly packed, and between the tables run a various different witchlight hands, all of them wearing the telltale butterfly wings. They are running like with hands filled with tankards and trays filled with food, all from the center fire pit where a mid-30s woman is standing and like juggling various pots and pans. And hello, raiders, welcome on in. We're just getting food. And you notice there are a lot of people in this food court. The trees are hung filled with lanterns, illuminating the whole space. And let me find some commoners to place on this map. Where did... Oh, there you are. The woman by the fire pit turns almost as she can hear you arriving, Silas. Just, oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, hi. I suspect you want food. Please find
Yes.
find somewhere to sit, and someone will be with you right away. It is packed today.
I can see that. Is there a competition?
Not yet. But you can start one if you want.
I don't know any people here.
Well,
Not that will contest me with eating, at least.
a feasting orchard. There we go. Well, if you wait a little bit, someone will be coming around for the fairy cake eating contest and start it up.
So there is a fairy cake eating contest.
Yes, but it hasn't started yet.
What does it do?
Well, you get my hand-sized cakes, and you have to eat as many as you can in a minute.
Oh. How long until this contest? Because I feel like I probably shouldn't eat before that.
Oh, she looks around a little bit, checks the sky, looks over outside. Oh, I'd say maybe 20 minutes or so. You might want to get something to drink.
No, I should try to be as empty as possible. Where are your toilets?
I don't think we have any around here. But if you go back down, let me check. Please hold. DM is thinking. Where would the toilets be? Oh yeah. If you go out from like where you came in here, and then you walk around the lake, you will see a clearing where they have built some outhouses.
I'll just wait.
Yeah.
I'd rather not try to find my way to those.
Oh, it's not really all that hard to find, but yeah, if you don't want to miss the context, then yes, find yourself a seat, and this table in the middle, like right behind your back, actually, is where the contest is going to be.
Ah, perfect. I walk back and I sit down.
Oh, are you sure you don't want anything to drink while you wait?
What do you have?
We have ale, we have water, we have milk, we have cider.
I'll take water.
Coming right up.
Hey guys, there's a contest soon.
Yes.
Fair cake eating
I
contest.
heard.
Contest?
Yes. You should join me.
What kind of contest?
Eating a lot.
Oh, I was taught to not play with food.
And it's not playing, it's competing with the different.
I would say it's kind of in the same alley, so, and
It's not playing if you're eating.
and I mean, still a little bit, and she takes up her hand and she's still shaking after a snail.
Yeah,
I'm
come
a little
on.
bit shaky. No.
You need the food. Might as well. Take the chance. Have fun.
Fenna might want to join you.
How is Fenna supposed to be able to win this? She's so tiny. How are you
Never
supposed to fit?
underestimate someone.
I'm not going to rise to the challenge. Say this. Psychologically, you may be trying to get me to compete, but actually, no. I think I would rather have a nice meal whilst we're waiting, with maybe just a small glass of wine, and then you can provide the entertainment for afterwards. I mean, we can watch the competition afterwards, and
We will be sharing for you. I am not a big
Indeed.
eater. I'm sorry.
What about you then? Viskugga.
I
Wanna
don't think
compete?
eating. I don't think an eating competition is for me.
Come on. I
I'm
know
sorry,
you
but
want
I'm
to.
not that hungry.
Huh?
I'm not that hungry, so
It's fine. It's in 20 minutes or so you'll get hungry by that time.
I don't think so. Though, if you wish to compete, then please do not let me stop you.
You guys are not wanting to have a lot of fun, do you?
Oh, I do, but this is just not for me.
It will be lots of fun, and lots of people in here. I'm sure that there will be many worthy competitors for you to match your appetite against.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, but it's more fun if we're more, you know? More fun with friends.
I would say the snails wasn't that fun.
It looked like you were having a lot of fun.
And you can see her just like.
Fenna goes up to her and just pats her gently. And says, "Oh, I'm so sorry, dear. I'd rather force you into that.
Oh, no.
That's fun. It was very positive.
I
natural.
I really felt guilty for not going on the bubble cup teapot thing, and I wanted to do something, but eating competition is not for me. I'm not a big eater. I'm sorry, Silas.
Yeah. You should not be forced. So, just enjoy some nice food then, and I'll win for all of you together then, because I feel pressure to compensate for the lack of friends.
A rather burly man walks up to you, Silas, and he looks a little bit shorter, but you can tell he's human, and he claps a hand on your shoulder and just, well, it's good to have a goal, but don't underestimate the competition.
Where is the competition? I don't see it.
Ah, you're cheeky.
Yes, always.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to win just to put you in your place, little boy.
Sure, you're gonna fit all that many cakes into that small statue of yours?
I might be small, but my stomach ain't.
I might be tall, and so is my stomach.
Okay.
Or big.
Right.
Whatever.
Right. Okay. Well, I look forward to seeing what you can do.
Yeah, wishing you the best of luck.
I just hope that Sarah girl isn't here today.
What Sarah girl?
Oh, she's been around the carnival for, I think she works here or something. She tends to win every time. It's almost like she has some form of, I don't know, astral plane for her stomach.
I would love to compete against her. Where is she?
I don't see her. Sadly. Well, fortunately, actually. I don't think she chews at all.
I guess I'll just wait and see if someone else joins.
Oh, we should get
Silence,
a few.
by the way.
Oh.
Nice to meet you. Over my hand.
Oh, well, most people call me Grum.
Nice to meet you, Grum.
Well, nice to meet you too, Silas. It's not many new people who come around this late at night. Then again, I tend to hang around just here most of the time.
can see that. I can wink that.
Well, this is actually my 4th time at the carnival, and I haven't
damn.
left the Sword Coast my whole life.
Well, this is my first.
Well,
Came here through a hole. I have no clue how.
most of us arrive in the world that way.
Oh, cool. So it's not just me then.
No, I'm pretty sure that you have to be something very, very wrong to arrive in the world some other ways.
I've been through a lot.
Right, right. As you sit talking, the woman by the fire calls over and the friends of I'm sorry, I overheard your name was Silas, and I think those are your friends, right?
Yeah, these are my friends. They want food. I think.
Ah,
I hope.
yes. That's what I was going to ask. I'm sorry for overhearing. It's a bad habit of mine. But if you want something to eat, I suggest well, holler.
Yes. If you're not too busy, you just seem quite busy. Absolutely. What fare do you have? What carnival fare do you have? Try some carnival food.
Well, Mr. Light actually brought in this. That's not her voice. That's the DM's voice going bye bye. Well, Mr. Light actually found this new thing. I don't remember which plane they or where they were. I think it was over in Cormyr. They do something funny with the chicken. Like they cut them in really, 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 really small pieces, and you roll them in flour and eggs, and then you put them in boiling oil.
Oh, I never had that before.
And it's really easy to eat because you can eat it with your hand, and it's like bite-sized pieces of chicken.
Oh, I would love to have that.
Well,
I've never had it before. A carnival
That
speciality.
sounds delicious.
Oh, you can have one of mine, Silas, if you want to taste.
yeah, sure.
Only if I can have a taste, like one.
Yes, of course.
If you
Awesome.
want another, you can have one of mine as well.
Now, let's not get too hasty here. I have a competition to win as well.
Give me about 5 minutes, and someone will bring some right over.
May I ask, do you have wine?
We might. Yeah, give me a few minutes, and I'll send someone to check if we still have wine. I know we ran out yesterday, but we might have some today.
Oh, well, if it's a problem, please don't put yourself out. Don't put yourself out. If there is available, just a small glass will be lovely.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Then don't put yourself out for it. Thank you.
Oh no, it's not a problem. If we have some, we should bring it out anyway. And if we don't have some, that's not a problem.
Are you gonna have some, Suri?
Yes, I think I'll have some food as well. And perhaps some ale. Possible.
Yep, absolutely coming right out.
You muted? Oh.
No.
So, Fenna, shall we find ourselves a nice bench to sit? We can watch the others compete.
Yes, of course. Where's available?
Here, right here.
Just behind us.
This one's available.
Just behind us. She will,
Yep.
she will follow and wait for food and wine.
I'll show. Oh, here that way then.
I look at Grum and I just stand up and say, "Don't let anyone take my place."
Oh, absolutely. I'll keep your place for you.
I'll just walk over to the table and stand on the side.
She'll just scooch over closer to the tree, being like, "You can still sit."
Okay, thank you.
In about 5 or so minutes, I mean, it's hard to tell just how long things take when you don't really have a clock. But it doesn't take all that long. A young halfling, like a young man halfling, comes over with a tray laden with like bowls of fried chicken pieces. And they look kind of strange, almost like they're not like clean cut pieces. It's almost like someone has just torn pieces, then rolled them, and then fried them. So there are all kinds of shapes and sizes of these pieces of chicken. There's also some ale. Did Reliana say what she wanted to drink?
No, she didn't get the chance.
Sorry.
So she just like, "Do you have water?"
Yes. Yes. Your friend here wanted water too. Give me a moment. And he plonks down a tankard of water in front of Silas. And a small cup, pewter cup, in front of Fenna.
Fenna, she's looking around. Are there other cups? How does this? Is this like relative to other cups? Is this like a small cup, or is this like a?
It's like
cup?
it's you can tell it's like a standard human-sized cup. So it's about this big, and half of it is filled with wine.
Fenna, she looks at it. Oh, thank you. It's I don't want to complain. I know you've run out of wine, but I asked this is a minuscule sized cup, not a small cup. A small cup is maybe a little bit bigger, perhaps.
Like this tankard.
No. Not. I mean, not a tankard, but I mean, yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's a small glass of wine. It's lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Very kind.
Oh, I misunderstood then. Well, they say the small one, so I got a small one, as I see a small one.
Yes, no, that's fine. That's fine. See, I only ever have I only ever have a small glass of wine.
Oh, well,
it's just not quite that small.
Well, if you let me know, I'll bring you a second one, because we have they've bought more, so we have a lot of wine now. We ran out yesterday, but we have a lot. So if you want more, just let me know.
Based on that size, we should have 2 more.
No. I can. I'm sorry. I don't drink a lot. I only ever have a small glass of wine. But maybe if you put a little bit more in this small glass, it'll be a lovely small glass of wine.
Oh, I can absolutely do that. So when I bring your water, I'll bring more wine as well. Not a problem.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh, not a problem. Not a problem at all. I'm just happy to help. Yeah. And
yep. And just before he goes, she just gives him his her ticket. Does it need a clip?
Oh no.
And a payment?
No. Food and drink is included in the ticket price.
Gosh, lovely. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So I'll be right back with the water and some more wine. And again, I'm sorry, it was my misunderstanding. It's completely on me.
No,
So
it's fine. It's obviously carnival small is different to the rest of the world small. It's
yeah.
fine. Thank you.
And also, I think the owners don't want people to get too tipsy.
I can understand that with driving snails.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're the one who won. That
You
was
can
really
see her
cool.
You can just see her sinking.
How did you get that one to run so fast? That
I
was.
just told it was beautiful.
Oh, I need to try that. I've never gotten to make that one run so fast before. I tried.
I'm sure you can.
That was really cool. Hi.
Kitty.
Oh, yeah. Water and wine. I'll be right back. Oh, and you're the one who wanted to compete in the eating contest, right? The cake eating contest.
Yes.
I saw them starting to bring him over, so you might want to get ready.
I'll take a small bite from the chicken.
Yeah. It is
And,
perfect. Like it
Okay.
is
Okay.
soft and moist, and the batter has been fried perfectly to like it's crispy.
It's perfect to a T.
Yes.
I just kind of make a small bow to Reliana. Thank you. And
Good luck.
thank you. Keep cheering. And I walk over to the table.
Say, eat yourself, silly.
I'm not gonna eat myself. That's kind of silly.
Funny. Over by the table, you see a. Well, she's an elf woman, but it's kind of hard to tell just how old she is. The gentleman you talked to earlier looks a bit like put off by her being there, and she looks very cheeky, like she's about to pull the most spectacular prank on everyone.
Is that the one you were mentioning before?
Oh no, this is not Sarah. This is worse.
Oh, it's worse? Why?
Oh, Grum here doesn't like that I beat him last time the carnival came around.
Oh, so there's two of you to beat then. Lovely.
I see we have new competition, or hopefully. I got lucky last time, though. Oh.
How so?
Well, Grum accidentally choked on a piece of cake, which made me win. So I got lucky.
There's no such thing as luck. It's all the fun and joy. That's all that matters.
A person of my own heart. I'm Minna, by the way. And you are?
I'm so nice. Silas. Nice to meet you.
Don't get tongue-tied already. Wait for the cakes.
Yep, working on it.
I am happy to see new people arriving. I say that, but this carnival moves around all over the place. It's been strangely still for it to have been here for 2 days already. That's odd.
So there's normally more people?
Oh, no, I try to catch them as often as I can, because I really just like this the atmosphere here. but yeah, if you had arrived today, or no, not today, yesterday or the day before, I'm sure there would have been a lot more people in the contest, at least. I think those poor people are still recovering.
Well, some just can't handle it.
That's true. That's true. And these mooncakes, not mooncakes. They're not called. What were they called?
Cupcakes? Oh.
No, fairy cake. These fairy cakes are divine, but they are so filling, and it. Well, since you eat so fast, it kind of creeps up on you.
Well, it's a good thing I have a good trick for it.
Oh. A good contest to everyone then. And she turns her head slightly, and you see 3 people walk in with huge trays and with these just pyramid shaped, laden with tiny round cakes. And each of these pyramids of cakes is easily Fenna's height. And you see, like, the people carrying them. There's 2 people to each tray. So 3 trays, so 6 people, not 3 people. I can math.
Oh, so it's like 3 big cakes, like 1 each, or?
No. It, like, from a distance, it looks like 3 cakes, but when they come closer, you see that they're like stacked as like in pyramid shape.
Okay, yeah.
So each cake is about this size,
Okay.
and they smell like the scent is that like vanilla and honey and like flowery almost.
All right.
And they place the 3 trays on the table in between you. And the woman by the fire pit walks over to the table and looks at the 3 of you and just, well, it seems that we have 3 contestants today. We had 5 yesterday, but I guess they couldn't come back. So if you would like to, we can start. So if you're all ready, let's start eating.
I grab as many as I can fit in 2 hands and
Yep.
try to shove them in my mouth.
Okay. So you can grab about 5 if you just grab them. And let me check something real quick. Nope, there's Silas. You have no problems just shoving them in and eating them. You realize that you can eat them faster than you can fit them in your hands with no problems. Meanwhile, Grum is almost keeping pace with you, while the elven woman, she seems almost content taking her time and enjoying the cakes instead of just competing. I need you to please roll me a Constitution saving throw. Let me see. So let me do that. The first 5 are not an issue at all. The next 2 handfuls become a little bit more of a struggle as you notice that the cakes are they become a little bit dry in your mouth. They start to cling more and more. And after a while, it becomes tough to swallow them. The stickiness of the honey, like it makes it hard to open and chew properly and swallow properly. And but you manage. It's not really an issue. Could you give me another Constitution save? The next two fistfuls of cake is a bit of a struggle. You notice that, okay, the first 5 were easy. The next 5 were a struggle. And when you think you're around 12 in, something gets stuck in your throat. And you start coughing, and it gets stuck. Like, you feel it coming up your nose and getting stuck in your sinuses. And let me roll this one real quick.
Does Fenna see that he's choking?
From where you're sitting, you would probably be able to see it. Yeah. Should probably roll a. Yep.
But see, if she can, if Sailor allows it, she'll probably cast a Mage Hand just behind his back and just try and give him a like the old slap on the back, trying to.
Nice. You see the Grum is also struggling, like really, really struggling, because the dice once again betrayed me. The where are those? Okay. The elven woman has tapped out. She after the first 5, she was like, nah, I'm gone. I'm done. I'm good. And I know no map selected. There we go. And as the piece of cake that's stuck in Silas's throat comes loose, you see Grum also tapping out. And with the final cake swallowed, you will, and I can't believe I'm about to say this, you will take 4 custard damage.
I was about to say swallowing damage.
From the piece of cake getting stuck in your throat and like scratching a bit and making it hard for you to breathe. But you do win. By a hair, but you win.
By a crumb.
I did have 10 temporary hit points for some reason, so now I have 6.
That's completely fine.
You should have had temporary hit points.
Hmm?
You should have had all 10 temporary hit points, unless you ever got hit by something.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he
I
took,
just don't remember when I got it. That's all.
That was from Suri.
Yeah.
yeah. So
I will look at both of them, and I will take 2 more, just to secure my win.
the woman presiding over this contest smiles at you and just, well, it seems that you came by just to clean house. Now, I'm not sure how much of a price this will be, but, well, we have Invisicake.
Invisible what now?
Invisicake. And with
And
that,
what
we
is
are we are going to take a small break because a 3-minute ad break. But yes, Invisicake. Well, I explain what an Invisicake is. It is a cupcake that, when eaten, gives you the effect of a potion of invisibility.
Nice. I guess I'll add a potion on invisibility and change the name.
Yeah. Kitty. Yeah, and sometime in the near future, hopefully, I'm gonna have a channel trailer here while we have a ad break, because there's gonna be one every hour. Because Twitch be like that.
True.
Yep.
Nice.
But also, if you don't want ads, please subscribe. That's the thing. That's an easy way of not getting ads. And if you have Prime, you get one free subscription. Well, you get one subscription at no extra cost to you every month. It's not technically not free because you still pay for it. So while this contest is going on, what are the rest doing?
Eating and sharing.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Something like that.
But are we done here? I mean, the so-called quest wasn't actually very specific.
Why is your paw cold? Where have you been? Why is your paw cold?
You mean time to leave the carnival.
I mean, a nice place. Kinda.
I mean, I must admit, it is I am feeling a little tired. It's been quite a long day. What with portal hopping and sail riding and carnivals and gosh, so much.
But
Hey.
I also know that Silas wants to be king.
Do we believe he's going to succeed that?
I mean, you never know, but I mean, like Fenna just stated, it's been a day. A lot
It has
of
indeed been a
people,
long day.
and I do feel a bit tired.
Mm-hmm.
And he seems to be doing well at the cake eating, and it's probably at this point that she turns around to look at him and sees him choking to death on a cupcake. It's probably at that point that she quickly casts the mage hand and taps him, and then goes back and says, "Yes, it's nice to know that he's It looks like he might be on the verge of winning something. Maybe that will satisfy his competitiveness. He was quite disappointed about the strength hammer. I think."
I mean, you and I couldn't even lift the hammer. I think that is some kind of support.
I have to say, Skiri, it was quite impressive that how loud you mouth that your strength with the hammer, very strong, very impressive.
Yes, very.
Well, I don't carry all his armor with me for nothing. It requires good physical condition to be able to even walk in it.
And you can just see poor Reliana looking at her arms being all like thin and being like, yes, muscles, that's a thing.
Skills, dear.
Do you not have your magic?
I do have my magic. But many do tell me I'm quite scrawny.
But that's not a problem, is it?
Well, I never saw it as a problem, and neither did my parents. So I guess it's not.
Magic is completely not a problem, dear.
Indeed. Though the problem, the not being a problem was her being scrawny, not the magic.
There's
But
nothing wrong with you.
But I do think we all should get some rest soon.
I agree.
Oh, and look, Silas won.
Did he?
And Sailors, where are you? Look, and he's continuing to eat. Do you think he's realised that they're finished?
I do believe he's just rubbing it in.
Oh,
You can basically see him standing on the table, just like, ah. And with the other hand, like, yeah, up in there.
yes, the masterful with those fairy cakes. Very impressive. Oh, well, if we're ready to go, then maybe I wonder if there's a. Maybe we could ask if there's a place where we could stay nearby. I don't really know where we are. It's quite close to Candlekeep, I think they said, but it's still a few hours walk. I feel.
I think he said, DM, was it how many hours?
Four?
I think it was
I think two
two.
or four.
But
Daffodil
people
could get there in an hour.
do remember that we also turned into the past. As such, technically speaking, we are both here and there up until we climb the beanstalk.
Mhm.
So immediately returning to Candlekeep does not seem like a good idea because I cannot remember seeing myself.
We weren't there at that point.
Actually, would Sui even have arrived in Candlekeep at this moment? I think like Beliana and I arrived nearly the same time, which
Yeah,
was
we
on the
did.
day that we all met,
We could
which
overtake
means
you
the
on the
day we
road.
went into the beanstalk, which means technically speaking we haven't even arrived in Candlekeep
No.
yet, but are still traveling.
Yeah. So Suri and Reliana are technically still traveling.
So we haven't gained access to Candlekeep yet,
No.
meaning that if you wanted to enter, you would need to give something again, which would be irritating and weird.
Yeah. Did you see any other things we might be able to do while we wait to be able to return to Candlekeep?
I don't believe there are. Actually, are there any villages nearby Candlekeep where you might perhaps be able to stay a day or two?
The closest settlement to Candlekeep is Beregost, which is 2 days from Candlekeep. So the closest would be the Hopefuls basic camp outside Candlekeep. There's a small sort of inn where people can stay outside while they'll wait to gain access to Candlekeep.
Doesn't actually sound a good idea to stay too close to Candlekeep.
I mean, the only other thing is whether well, I don't know if there's any place we can stay in the carnival, but well, we could maybe sleep in the open, camp out, as it were. It's just quite late for travelling, I feel.
It is quite late for traveling, and even if we go and travel, it is only a few days until or present selves, be it as it might sound, climb the beanstalk. So perhaps a day or two of camping, and we shall be able to return safely to Candlekeep afterwards.
I mean, it's better to be safe than sorry.
And the second that they are gone, that we have climbed the beanstalk, we can return because at that point everything is fine. And if Bookworm asks, it is just we tell her what happened.
Absolutely. They'd be so impressed. In a blink of an eye, they'll see us climbing up the beanstalk, and the next thing you know,
Well, it's just
we're
fake
in
shenanigans.
Candlekeep.
So, seeing as Silas still wants to view the crowning, we can do that, then leave and find a place to stay. It's irritating that it's already dark, and it will make it hard for us to actually find a proper camping ground.
So, quite know where we are. Somewhere between Baldur's Gate and Candlekeep.
Indeed.
But yes, we haven't actually been outside, so we don't quite know where. But would we know what the landscape is? I mean, roughly, we just have a feel if it's like open fields or.
Oh, you're in an open
Outdoor.
field. Fenna, you would recognize that the area has been transformed a little bit to fit the carnival grounds. But looking around, like just with a cursory look, you can tell that you're in an open field. You're not near like a river or a hill or anything like that. So you would say that you are not that far away from Candlekeep based on your previous travels. You would recognize roughly that you are roughly northeast of Candlekeep at this point, northeast. Not that far from Candlekeep.
And would she know like whether it's like relatively safe for camping out at night?
Normally, camping out in the fields is safe-ish. There are wild animals around. You also know that from previous experience that not having a lookout that is good at being a lookout can end you at the back of an Arcanalot's cart traveling to Baldur's Gate.
Beyond feed dark vision. Wisdom based and proficiency in perception. Lookout is what I do.
Yeah.
Also, one more level and I would have gotten Lemon's tiny hut.
Yeah.
Which means if we were to level up from whatever happens in the carnival, then we can at least safely sleep until you throw worms at us that are burrowing from the ground.
Nah, wouldn't be worms.
Bullets also work. Those fucking bullets in the Underdark. Baldur's Gate, I hate those.
Yeah, but you're not in the Underdark. There are other things.
No, I know.
Like ankegs.
And as we have this extra time, I mean, if we've got an extra day, I have to say, I have actually got some equipment that I was wanting to test out.
Oh?
Yes. It was something that we acquired on our travels. And I've been looking for an opportunity to test them out because they can be quite dangerous, but they're magic beans. So I was kind of it seems rare to have an opportunity to try. Well, if we found an area that was potentially safe and wouldn't be disturbed too much by I don't know, pyramids, beanstalks, It's a long story. It's a long story. Maybe while the time away, do a little bit of magical experimentation.
Excuse me, pyramids?
Yes, dear. In some strange plane, there's a pyramid. A mark of our travels. And a tiki, sir. I do think that's maybe finished now. The point is that magic can be unpredictable. And, well, the group that we had before, we acquired some beans, quite legitimately. And, well, Sailors and our colleague at the time planted theirs quite quickly. And I've kind of been saving mine because I'm more responsible when I know the damage that potentially magic can do. But if there's a safe area, I mean, it'd be interesting to see how it comes. Not now, not in the carnival. No, away from where there may be damage caused.
Yeah,
Quite exciting.
I wouldn't say a beanstalk would be a good place for a carnival or Candlekeep.
Be honest with you, dear. I don't think a beanstalk is good for anywhere, but it may well not be. It may well not be a beanstalk. That's the beauty of the experimentation. You never know what it is. I'd be curious to know if there was some way of determining what it might be by the colour of the bean. Sorry, these things have been playing on my mind. Wizard, you know. Not the time or the place. But give me something for tomorrow.
Yeah, it sounds interesting.
Silas, are you still celebrating, or are you rejoining the party?
First of all, do I notice this orc?
Yes.
Or is it a full blood orc?
Based on your experience, you can tell there's a half orc, but you're pretty sure that he's half human, maybe, not elf.
All right, and Mina, what's her name? You said?
Yeah.
She's a
Full elf.
Full elf. High elf? Wood elf?
Quick glance, you would say high elf. A little
Right.
bit hard to tell. Her hair is very pale.
Right. So first, I kind of walk around and walk up to her. I say, "So, Mina was your name, right?
Uh-huh.
May I ask your last name?"
Oh. Yeah, sure. I mean, that is an odd question.
Well, I feel like I kind of have to. I'm kind of looking after one.
Oh, well, that makes sense. To be honest, I haven't used my last name in so long. Well, my proper. Most people call me Evenbeam because nothing seems to really faze me.
It's a pretty cool name, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I kind of like it too. But if my given last name is Genderal.
Gender. Alright. Are you noble or?
Oh no, goodness no! I am.
Okay. Cool.
Again, strange question. But no. I'm not. I think the
Well-
last title someone gave me from High Forest was Scoundrel Get Out.
Get Out is the title. I would love to have that one.
I think it was one phrase
Ah,
combined with the
sense.
scoundrel part.
yeah. Checks out.
Apparently, that with age comes freedom only applies to humans.
I make my own freedom.
Yes, so do I. It is very refreshing.
It is. That's how I ended up in all these weird places. But you haven't heard the name Nimalon at any point in your lifetime? I don't know if you lived long or not. You kind of hard to tell.
I
If
don't,
you're
no,
ancient
no, no.
or young.
I am a lot older than most people think I am. It rings a bell, yes.
It does.
Yes, I do believe. Wasn't there a Nimalon woman? I want to say that I heard a story of a Nimalon woman protecting a bunch of refugees like 100, 120 years ago.
When? Where? How?
It's hard to remember, but no, it wasn't 120. It was yes, over what's that country called again? It's one of the old countries, like the ancient kingdoms.
Netheril.
No, 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 not that old, not that old. No, it was. Oh, this is where DM is blanking as well. Shicenta. One of those the countries around Shicenta. Uh, it yes, when the spell plague hit, she saved a bunch of people running away from it.
Do you think she's still there?
I wouldn't know. I would. She. It was just a rumor, really. I never traveled that far east normally. But I mean, we're close to Candlekeep. You could ask them.
Well, I am going there.
Well, then
But-
ask one of the scribes there. They would know. They
I
would know
haven't heard
everything
anyone
about.
knowing.
Sorry.
They don't seem to know the name Nimalon a lot. Although, maybe I haven't asked the right questions.
Oh, maybe you haven't asked the right people. Like, I know a lot of the scribes there are either humans or any of the other short-lived people. But if you can find an elf or a gnome or a dwarf, they might know. Or just ask about the spell plague.
All right. Well, that's amazing information.
I'm sorry I can't help you more. I usually don't really pay attention to rumors and such. I'm not much of a
The
gossip.
fact that you knew that much helped me a lot, so thank you. And I kind of give her a hug.
Oh, oh. Awkward pat on the shoulder. Well, I'm glad it could help you, young man. And as you are close, you notice a lot of really, really fine wrinkles in her skin, and that you didn't notice before.
Up close, you can actually see your age a little bit.
And they call me the scoundrel. Now go away.
I just smirk.
Yeah, she gives you a wink. She's not offended at all.
And then I'll scuttle over to the orc, or half orc.
Mhm.
Oi! You there?
Yeah.
Where you from?
Here.
Here? Or where here?
Um,
Okay, where?
south here. South of here. Why?
You don't happen to know any orc clans in
No.
the area roaming around?
I try to stay as far away from them as possible.
Wise choice. But you haven't heard any rumors or anything about anyone?
I mean, there's always rumors, but no. Not really. I mean, they'll basically look the same. Do you just look up rumors just because you're a half-orc? Well, you're here, so yes, but you know what I mean.
Oh, I'm just asking around since trying to both avoid and find my father in a way.
Oh, I kind of know that feeling. Same with my mother. Although I did find her in a way.
You did?
Yeah. I was cleaning out the stables and a wagon, prisoner transport came by. Apparently she ran foul of the Flaming Fist.
Oh, sorry to hear.
I'm not.
Well, if you're not, then I'm not sorry to hear, but
I mean, she was good enough, but she decided that being a mercenary was much more fun than being a parent.
yeah. Might get
At least I wasn't an
stolen.
adult when she decided to leave, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, in that case, I'm just gonna leave you to it. It's not a check since you're the kind of the first half orc I've seen in a while.
well, that makes sense. I would say I'd let you know if I find something, but I have no idea where you're from.
I'm a little bit everywhere, probably
Yeah.
around Candlekeep, occasionally.
Yeah, I'm going to Baragost looking for a job. Happens here. You're not interested in that. Have a nice evening.
Actually, I am. You get jobs in
Oh,
something.
well, I'm a farrier. So I kind of travel around. Where there's
Okay.
horses, I get a job.
Okay, so you-
This slot doesn't have horses.
Yeah, then it's kind of hard to work, I guess.
Yep. Although I
But,
would,
yeah.
if you're looking for information, and he points to the two men sitting across at another table.
Yeah.
Those two look like they travel a lot. If you look at their the shoes and their pants, they have traveled a lot.
So I should ask them.
I mean,
Or
they would definitely know more than I do, probably, maybe.
All right, I'll ask them. Thank you for your help, at least.
Hope you find what you're looking for.
Same and not. Thanks. And I
So,
walk over to them.
So, Reliana and Suri would probably notice Silas making the rounds.
I,
At
I,
the-
I do believe Silas is making friends.
You can probably see him taking notes.
And making notes for some reason.
Sen, I think you muted.
I honestly do not know if I am worried or not.
I am not sure. I mean, I haven't been that long with. And she points at Fenna. With you and him. Is this normal?
She's not gonna look round. But she's just going to say to Liliana. And then she remembers that Liliana is nervous about Sailor still, perhaps. So she stops what she was about to say, and she turns around and she has a look, and she says, "Well, it seems quite similar at the moment. Though the note taking is a new thing, I have to say. Maybe we can just pop over and make sure he's okay. And she just quickly finishes the last little bit of wine that she's topped up the once, and then
Yep.
she's like sipped it. She's finished that off, and she's like, very nice. And yes, she'll no, she won't go over to Sailor. She'll just whisper him. She'll whisper to him,
Mhm.
and she'll just say, "I'm Ledge, dear." Okay.
Yes? What? Huh? Can I look around below him?
She sees this happening, and she sighs, and she climbs off the bench, and she walks over to him, and she'll just say, "Hello, sailors. Well done. That was very impressive. The cake competition."
Ah,
Right,
yeah.
Just wanted to
Yeah,
check.
I won. I was really good.
It was very good. Very, very good. And well, I just wanted to make sure yours okay. And do you want to stay here a little bit longer, or we were talking about maybe camping for the night. It's getting a little bit late. But we also know that there was the king crowning ceremony that you wanted to view. We're just checking in
Oh,
with you.
right.
What you wanted to do.
I totally forgot about that. I don't know. It would be really fucking cool to be crowned king of this carnival, but I don't feel like it's necessary if you guys wanna leave or anything. Like I don't mind. I'm just gonna ask these two gentlemen over here something, and after that I am ready to either go become a king or go save the world. Whatever comes first.
Well, let's not go save the world. That's fine. That's fine. I'll let you finish. And she looks at the other two and she says, sorry to interrupt. And as she says, she just says to Sailor, a bit of a crumb still there, dear. And then she'll go back to the others.
Suri,
Yes.
as Fenna turns to leave the table,
Mm-hmm.
you notice that the man sitting closest to her
Mm-hmm.
turns to follow her with with his eyes,
Mm-hmm.
and his neck turns way too far for a human.
So he's not human.
Yeah. And with
note
your
about
passive perception, he looks at Fenna as a predator with a meal.
So, nothing wrong with looking, just don't touch. Also, do I notice what he might be?
Give me an Arcana check.
I do not do Arcana, I'm a priest, I do religion.
I'll
11.
there's
Or,
something definitely wrong, but you can't put your finger on what it is.
okay, I'll just keep an eye on Fenna and the man.
Yep.
Making sure nothing goes wrong.
Silas?
Yep. I kind of look at these two and I say, "Excuse me, just a second. I was told you travel a lot."
The man, this guy here, the top one, looks at you and yeah, travel around.
Have any of you guys heard of anyone with the name Nimalon
Oh,
on your travels? Not necessarily around Candlekeep, because that might be me.
oh. That's where I remember that. Yeah, I heard about. Yeah. That's strange. Someone said they remembered a Nimalon that was a half orc one, but that's an elven name. Now it makes sense, yeah. My memory isn't that bad.
Yeah, probably me.
Let's do a check. See what he remembers. Oof. Not a whole lot, as it turns out. Nah, sorry. I think my memory isn't as good as it has been. It's been suffering a lot lately, actually. I think the only Nimalon I remember would be you then.
Well, thought I'd ask at least. And also, before I go, you haven't heard of any orc clans nearby going by the name Grimslash or anything like that?
Not here, no. But that one I do remember.
In what direction, roughly?
Oh, northeast.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, all right.
I do remember it. Even with how bad things have been going lately. I do remember that one, because they don't belong up there. That specific
Yeah.
clan is southeast.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I know some folks up there said that it was very strange.
Well, hopefully I'm not going that way. Um. All right. Well, that's good to know. Thanks for that information, at least. And I
Well,
actually throw in a silver piece.
oh, thanks. I was gonna just ask if you had some cool story to share instead, but
Well, I met a fairy dragon. I saved a frog from harpies, and climbed a beanstalk that we might have accidentally made grow through Candlekeep. And I got blown through the astral sea into the material plane. And that's about it.
the other man snaps his attention back to you, and it's an actual like snap to attention. It's almost like his head bounces a little bit with the speed he turned his attention from Fenna to you.
Oh, also, I befriended two gargoyles and it gave me a horn.
You're the one who caused the beanstalk? That's a memory I think you should share with everyone.
Nah. I don't like
Nah.
to brag.
Now, that could be funny. Funny story to tell.
Tell to who?
Anyone who would listen, anyone who is interested. Us, for example.
What about it? Just a beanstalk.
You made it grow in Candlekeep. You just said
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, because I planted it. Something special.
Was it a big beanstalk or small beanstalk? You said it led to a fairy dragon.
I never said it led to a fairy dragon.
Oh, my bad. Must have been something I remember.
Remember from what exactly?
Well, we've been to Candlekeep, haven't we? And the other guy just nods. And they said something about the beanstalk. The person we interacted with shared a memory about the beanstalk.
Alright. And who did you share this memory with?
I don't remember his name. But he was tasty, wasn't he? It's memories, I mean. It's conversation.
Which one is it? That's
The lower one is the one talking. So, looking closer, he is a half elf, and the other one is a human. You think there's something definitely off with these two?
So can I actually can I cast detect evil and good?
Sure. Remind me what that does again.
Aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, undead within 30 feet.
Okay, yeah, you can definitely cast that.
Are there any people here that really stand out as what the hell are they?
As you cast it, so within 30 feet, let me get the ruler out. And
I'm fine, it's 30 feet.
yep, basically hold them place. As you cast it, does it tell you the location of them?
Yes.
Okay,
It
so
tells me any of those creatures within range.
okay, both the men sitting across from Silas ping as aberration. Also, next to you, the table next to you, also ping as an aberration.
Read them with the neck or the elven lady?
This one.
Oh boy.
And a random...
We never did get along well, did we?
No.
Oh boy.
And this pot down here pings as an aberration.
I'm sorry, which pot?
I'm not seeing any pinging.
Yep.
Nice. So, Liliana, Fenna, Sirius says as he keeps hold of his amulet in his hand. Remind me if I'm wrong. But aren't aberrations normally quite evil?
Would Reliana know?
Give me a history or arcana check.
Hannah would know.
17.
Yeah. Fenna would likely know with a 17, definitely. Most aberrations are
I know that they
either.
say that Fenna knows, and I'm like, hi. 17 from me.
Yeah. So both of you would remember the exact same information. If you'd rolled higher, Reliana, you would have remembered more. But at the base, most aberrations are either evil or unaligned.
Oh,
Which means that they don't have the mental capacity to be
Uh,
all.
depending on where they're from, like if they're from the outer planes,
Hmm.
they don't have the same concept of good and evil as
No, it makes them evil to
Yeah.
begin with. At least chaotic.
yeah. So either
Most likely
I'd
evil.
say chaotic neutral or any evil alignment.
Yeah.
So from what my father told me when he was teaching me, he did say most were evil or unaligned, if you could call them that.
Hmm.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I've never heard of a good one. Put it like that.
But why are you asking such a question here, if I may be so bold?
Well, we are surrounded by them. So is
I'm
Silas.
sorry, what now?
We are surrounded by aberrations.
She looks at everyone at this point.
Do I notice anything wrong with these people?
Uh,
Especially the one twitching.
yeah, the twitchy one is definitely there's like the way he turned his head back to look at you. That's not how a neck should work, really. Um, the the human one, because you haven't asked their names, looks at you like it's looking straight through you. Like it's almost like he's looking at something at the back of your head, but inside your skull.
I kind of just say, well, thanks for the information at least. And I'm not really gonna share any memories, no, thank you. But I need to go over to my friends. Thanks for the information.
When Iskuri says that
Mhm.
to Fenna, Fenna will message Salus to say, I think it's time we went, dear. Aberrations abound, apparently.
How?
Are you whispering that as a response?
Oh, I'm saying that.
Fenna, you're so good willing, but
Fenna just looks at Iskuri and Rayana says, so sorry.
Uh-huh.
it's quite alright. I do believe fighting was forbidden on
She, she,
carnival grounds to begin with.
she'll just whisper to Salus and say, come over, dear. I think we're leaving now.
Yeah, there's some weird fucking people here. They're twitching and talking about eating people and like eating dreams that they were tasty. I don't know. Can you
It,
taste dreams? I've never
I
tasted a dream before.
would
Or
me
have I?
and Fenna have heard about something like this?
tasting and eating dreams? Fuck, that
Said,
actually sounds
they
that's
said some like some memories were tasty. Yeah, memories, not dreams. Memories.
that actually
I'm
starts
stupid.
sounding familiar.
Uh, I
I
let
do remember Mom's stew. It was very tasty.
I'll let Fenna do an Arcana check with advantage, and anyone else who wants to do it can do it straight, like a straight Arcana check.
Sorry, I meant to do that twice. I'll do that another again.
Hey, there's an 18.
Nope.
I'll do it just for the heck of it. Nope.
Got better
Um,
than me.
It's irritating because this sounds familiar, like something Sam should know.
I had
just
heard
can't-
about it before, but I had to look it up. But
I just can't get to it. So tell me what Sui knows from 18.
yep.
It
Uh,
sounds very familiar for me as well, but I
Yeah.
can't.
With an 18, Skurdad,
Mhm.
you know that there have been some, let's call it experimentation by forces in the Underdark with oozes. And it has created an ooze that lives off of memories and thoughts, particularly from well-learned individuals. They find those especially tasty.
Never mind, this is nothing like I thought it was.
And you have a vague idea that these are called oblex, but you have never.
I need to see an actual picture of them in order to remember.
I can link it one to you because they are pretty damn cool. But
Fenna got a 22. Would you have
Yeah.
remembered anything in addition to that?
in addition to that, Fenna, you remember that the way that these oozes procreate is that once one particular oblex has like consumed enough, like almost too much memory and things like that, they have to divide or they become unstable.
Wait, how do they eat the memories?
Let me check
Like,
that.
is that literally sucking it out of the skull, or because staying in range of them?
Um,
And would Sui know that? Or at least Fenna?
okay, so what they do is that they completely wrap themselves around the target and then just drains the thoughts of the victim. Fenna, you would know this. Suri, you would know. You're not entirely sure why, but you have heard of Oblex victims ending up confused or dead. You're not entirely sure why that would be, but Fenna, you would know that they wrap themselves around the target and then just like draw their thoughts and memories into themselves.
So she'll relate this to the group. Don't let them get close to you. That's how they feed. They take all your memories. Terrible. I suddenly don't feel safe in here.
I think it
Maybe,
would be best to leave.
Shouldn't we? Okay, so listen. I know I'm not best person, but I'm thinking I'm fairly decent. And I'm thinking. Also, I don't think a lot, but when I do think, I do think. So, I'm thinking. Shouldn't we, with this information, knowing that they do weird fucking shit. Deal with them so no one gets hurt. Think about it, we're in a carnival with children coming in and out, adults, people of all paths.
You want to start a fight here?
There's no
I don't
fighting.
care.
So
I
I do
don't
believe
care
you
if we're not
will-
supposed to fight, if it's to save people. Or should we just wait until they come outside? Should we knock on the door and say, hey, can you come out and fight us so we don't hurt other people? Oh no, we can't fight inside? What shall we do?
It's
Aren't
more a
we
matter
good
of
people?
fact that we do not know how the rules are being enforced here. And if they
Well,
can do anything
we
to
could always offer ourselves to get kicked out, since we're leaving anyway.
You assume it's getting kicked out instead of just immediately killed or something else.
You think they would kill us for killing things that kill other things?
If we break the rules, this
Oh, so
is not a normal carnival.
okay,
The
so
rules in place are not normal as one would know them to be. Until you know such things, you should.
Suri,
Yes,
you're a holy man, aren't you?
I am indeed.
Vowed to protect the weak, the good, the poor, or I don't know much about that, but you're supposed to do that, right?
In principle.
Okay. And okay, so this is a place where you're not allowed to fight. Let's say a dragon attack.
You can
This
basically
once
just
again,
see her like
this
what?
depends on how the rules here are being enforced. Until we know such, doing anything can do more harm than good.
Oh, so we're
why
supposed
are
to
you?
go and get a permit? Are we supposed to go
No, perhaps go
uh,
out and ask someone.
And
Perhaps
why?
get a
learn.
permit? We're going to ask someone to get permission to kill something that is putting people in danger.
So at this point, Sui just stands up and walks over to the server lady.
Mhm.
Does she ping off a spell?
No.
Madam, mind if I ask you a question?
Yep. Ask away.
I've heard that fighting was not permitted within the fairgrounds.
Mhm.
Might I also ask how it's dealt with were it to happen?
Oh, one of the owners will come over and well deal with the offender.
That it might be anyone who would harm other carnival goers in any way?
Yes.
Are you aware of all beings who enter
Oh,
and what they are?
me
Would they
personally.
be aware of it?
Oh, normally I would say yes, but you didn't hear this from me. It's not really normal right now.
Is it?
Well, Mr. Witch and Mr. Lies have been both happy and on edge lately.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not
just making
sure.
notes.
I don't understand why you asking me this though. Are you about to are you going to start hurting someone or?
Of course not, I'm just merely worried, seeing as some of our, at least some of the other festive carnival goers are of the dangerous sort,
Oh,
being mind-eating aberrats.
oh, oh no. Oh, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light would never let anyone in who would would harm anyone.
And yet we are surrounded by them. Like now that I moved and can actually get some more people going into my reach. Do these two also ping as?
So, no, the only ones that ping as aberrations are these two at
Yep.
this table, this woman,
Mm-hmm.
and the pot down here.
Wait, not the weird guy that was doing his neck?
No, this guy. Both the
Oh! Yeah, apologies, yeah.
so both at this
Oh.
table.
Mm.
Oh, so the one sitting by himself in the top left, he's not pinging.
No,
Yeah, no,
Ah,
that's
sorry, I
what I was
misunderstood.
talking about.
Uh-huh.
You would not happen to know what Ooblex are?
no, I never. A coughing illness? No.
No, they are some kind of aberration, a living slime that
Ooh.
eats the memories and feelings of others, leaving them to be less of what they were. And to my understanding, there are 4 of them here right now. So perhaps might I suggest you get some more staff involved with this? Who knows what they might have done in the meantime?
Absolutely. I'll. Should I try to get people out of here, or should we just go try and get Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, or what? What would you?
Getting people immediately out might arouse suspicion if they are truly out to eat everyone here. It might be best to just get Mr. Witch and Mr. Light in. Or at least one of the two, so they can at least say, we are aware of this, do not worry.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll send someone over to Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. I know that Mr. Witch is probably busy preparing for the high top extravaganza now, but Mr. Light should be available. I'll send someone over immediately. Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for the warning. And should you need to do something about these, I'll vouch for you.
Well, as long as they do not start making trouble, we shall keep to ourselves as well.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Oh no, thank you for the warning.
And then Sue just walks back.
Yeah, the woman is very fidgety at this point. She really doesn't want to be there, and you can see her grabbing one of the servers, whispering to her, and the server stares at her like wide eyes before walking at a brisk pace out of there, and then just outside, just taking off at a sprint down towards where you entered the staff area behind the big top tent.
Yeah. So, Silas. Were something to happen, then we can safely act.
Oh, I would anyway. You see, I'm not locked behind rule.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Who?
You, I couldn't understand you. Hear you.
Oh, I would anyway. And you see, I'm not locked behind rule. I'm just here to have fun. And if things are ruining the fun, that's not fun, is it?
That is a very dangerous mindset you have there.
It's in a good way, not in a sinister way.
No, but it can go from one to the other very quick, very fast.
Well, if you think I'm capable of it, then I'm sorry to make you feel that. But I
Well,
prefer to
considering that the
protect
first
people.
time we met, you talked about killing us to keep you
Oh
secret.
yeah, but that was because, well, based on my new found situation, I was very afraid of the possibility of you two possibly ruining my life and making me being hunted across the whole Sword Coast, which would be very counterproductive for me. So I just wanted to make it clear I didn't want you guys to tell anyone about it. And it's my fault for telling you to begin with. So I apologize. And I didn't mean to
And you
threaten you or
wonder
harm
why
you.
I worry with your mindset.
I'm not good with words or with people, okay?
Now, just let us just keep to ourselves. Either Mr. Witch or Mr. Light shall come soon, and this matter shall be dealt with. If our help is needed, it can be offered then. This way we can still help people without getting ourselves in trouble.
I'll keep on watch. But should they start attacking something, I will act.
Of course, the waiter shall vouch for us, which you might have done either way. But at least now, it is a known thing, instead of it being something unknown.
Yeah. I need a drink. I'm gonna walk over to the lady and say, do you happen to have some ale? I prefer to shower down the rest of the cake.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. So in the there's a barrel under the tree over by where you were sitting. Help yourself.
Oh, thanks. And I walk over under the tree and get some ale.
Yeah, Reliana will kind of like get away from Silas.
You okay?
Fine. Yeah. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Mm-hmm.
I won't hurt you, I swear.
No, oh no, I don't believe you will hurt me.
Then why are you afraid?
I just wanted to stretch my legs.
Do I believe her?
I mean, you can roll inside.
$18?
She's afraid of you.
I just kind of just sigh a bit and then say, you know, I've been hated and feared most of my life.
No. I don't hate you. It's just
No. I don't think you
you
hate me.
say things in
I'm not good with words.
certain way that
Yeah, I'm
is
not good with
kind of
words.
I can tell.
But trust me, or that's up to you if you do or not, but please. I don't mean any harm to you at all. I am actually a very good person. I just. Let's just say the first thing I said to you was wrong by me because. Well, telling you one of my newest and biggest secrets, and then threatening you if you told someone else about it. Kinda
Well, if
bad
it
way to do
helps,
it.
if it helps, it's not only the first thing.
What do you mean?
You have said a lot of scary stuff.
Like what?
Oh wait, I don't want to, ramble everything up. Let's just say, like you said, you're not good with words.
Yeah, it's not my thing. But
And I mean, you don't need to bring like everything into bad light. Like if a dragon shows up,
yeah, what about dragons?
I mean, not all of them are bad.
Oh no, I never said all of them are bad. I'm just saying if a dragon would attack. It was just an example.
And not the best example.
I don't know. I feel like it's a pretty good example. Like, let's say an evil dragon. Let's say a big red one, a red shadow dragon that is from the Shadowfell that I actually did see the other day. Um, if that one would suddenly come and attack this place, then I'm pretty sure they wouldn't mind if we defended this place with violence.
Yeah, let me ask you this, Silas. Were you thinking of going into its lair and just killing it? Without it doing anything?
Nope.
Do
Yes.
I believe him?
That's a bold-faced lie.
Didn't
Also,
plan on doing it like that.
out of character,
Yes.
shadow dragons are by their very definition evil.
Yep.
Yeah, she just doesn't like the thought of someone going into someone's home, killing them, without it doing anything to harm anyone.
As you say that, Silas, from the door, like the entrance to the orchard, you hear a voice saying that, "Oh, I'm surprised you managed to. No, that's not his voice. I'm surprised you managed to survive seeing a red shadow dragon. Please do tell me all about it."
Oh, yeah. Well, I saw this shadow red dragon thingy, or technically I heard it, kind of saw it. Yeah, something like that. Or, well, I heard it, and a girl that is a raven saw it. And they said that, or a shadow red dragon thing. And, well,
Every time he says thing, you can just see her being like, mm-hmm.
Give in.
Uh,
Do it. Stab him.
and
Mr.
Well-
Light walks up towards you with long, slender legs and you talk to a raven in the Shadowfell? Interesting.
technically it was a girl that was a raven.
Did she say anything else interesting about ravens?
Yeah, well, the shadow red dragon thing was usually staying away from their home, I guess. And yeah, I mean, I was thinking like, well, it would be a great battle for sure, and I mean, we had other people in our group, and I'm pretty sure Fenna as well were a bit more knowledgeable about these dragons. I think so. They are kind of a bit bad, I think. And well, I thought, well, it's a good battle, so I kind of wanted to fight it, yes, but I was more interested in actually what it had in the lair, because it usually kills a lot of people and take the treasure. So I thought, well, I might just liberate some of its skill in form of treasures and spare the dragon some emotional trauma from their evil
Emotional
deeds.
damage.
Exactly. I will spare them from their emotional damage and guilt from their murder by taking some of their stuff to relieve them of their greed.
Outrageous.
Yes.
Outrageous indeed.
The half elf has been paying a lot of attention to both you, Silas, as you recount the adventure, but also to Mr. Light, as he's been standing next to Suri, spinning the Weatherwane wand in his hand. She leans forward and looking at Mr. Light, then to Suri, and then to Silas. Again, her upper body not moving, but her head turning almost too far. She says, "Now that would be an interesting memory to have, wouldn't you say? It's a shame no one's left in the Shadowfell to share with them with."
Oh, there's actually 2 gargoyles.
Why
I
would I
became pretty
share
good
this
friends
with a
with them.
gargoyle?
They're good company.
But imagine feasting on all the memories that passed through the Shadowfell.
I dare you.
And that is where we're gonna wrap up our session because we have gone over time.
Badly.
Yes.